retrieved the horn of Jorgen Wimka. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push. Three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master Wolfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of Da.
Wow. Just sensing the magic of this place. You truly are incredible.
We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready. Indra crosses sun, Rundul, Othi Valar, no, run now. Tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Congrats, Dragonborn. You are now officially the recognized errand boy of all Tamriel. Kidding aside, though, while some people won't recognize your legendary status, I certainly do. And hopefully your future exploits will speak for themselves. So that honestly, tales of what you've done would echo for the ages. I like that. Oh? What is it?
What's on your mind?
I was just thinking about a book I read once. It was by a scholar named Aryo of Ellen. He supposedly found a way to create a sentient encyclopedia, if books could even think for themselves. Isn't our soul what makes us sentient? Not like dull automatons or zombies. Or perhaps it's something else. Or a combination of things. Just some food for thought.
Everything all right? Right behind you.
So, you have attained full Dragonborn status. Being shouted at by a group of old men has never been so rewarding.
Any thoughts?
I'm wondering if I could ever grow an impressive beard. What's next?
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
Greetings, Vor. That armor looks like it could use a polish.
So does your pitch, boy. Didn't I tell you last time to be more specific? If you want someone's business, point out the stain on their chest plate or the blood on their boots.
But
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
Go tend to the chickens, boy.
You're not coming?
That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet.
So what's your plan? How do I infiltrate the Thalmor embassy?
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Who's this contact of yours? You're sure I can trust him?
Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties.
How am I going to get into this party?
Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards.
Once I'm inside the embassy, then what?
That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction.
I'll see you in Solitude after I meet Malborn.
Sounds good. Be careful.
So, looks like we're going to a party. And what makes it more interesting is that there's going to be a little heist or thievery work while we're there. Ooh, spicy. It's kind of like in some of the stories I used to read. Classic espionage.
You seem rather light-hearted about this.
And you aren't? It's a party. A Thalmor one. But they'd still have the finest wine, and the most exquisite food. A good break from what we've been eating recently. I also think you probably know this by now, but I'm not all gloom and dreary. I do have interests, and two of them just happen to be high-end parties and alcohol.
Alcoholic.
Oh, and you're a saint? Come on now. I enjoy the pleasantries of life. Nothing wrong about that.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
From the castle, you used to just be able to see Solitude over the mountains. It's exactly what I imagined.
Betrayed his High King. Best she know now.
You betrayed us!
Get
Traitor!
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Tori. By opening that gate
What
for
are you
Ulfric,
chuckling about,
you
Inigo?
betrayed the people of Solitude.
Spiders. Splattering, squishy,
There was no
squashy
murder.
spiders.
Ulfric challenged Thorin. He beat the
Try
High
saying
King in
that
fair
fast
combat.
3 times.
Such is our
Splattering,
way.
squishy, squashy spiders.
Such
Splattering,
is the
squishy,
ancient
squashy
custom
spiders.
of
Splattering,
Skyrim
squishy, squashy
and all
spiders.
Nords.
Put him down.
Impervious Imperials impress impulsively.
Very well, Rogvir.
Go for it.
Bow your head.
Impervious Imperials impress impulsively. Impervious Imperials impress impulsively. Impervious Imperials impress impulsively.
On the
Oh,
stage.
that's lots of fun.
I go to Solitude.
Dawnguard you were!
King Skeeter.
Hello, everyone.
Charming
If
name.
I could have your attention, please. Has anyone seen a shifty-looking wood elf? No? Nobody? Looks like we're on our own.
What now? Well, I'm here if you need me.
What do you need?
Our mutual friend sent me.
Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you.
I'm ready. Here's what I'll need.
Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've gotta go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
Hey, so... I know we only got one invitation to the party, but do you think I could still come too? Maybe I could use a charm spell on the manor guard, or perhaps I could just use my arcane arts to sneak past everyone.
Sorry, I don't think that would work out.
Alright then. If I could ask a favor though, do try to bring home some fine Colovian brandy. I really would appreciate it. I'll wait here, at the inn. Just don't take too long, okay?
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy?
Yes, Malborn's all set.
Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside.
You should definitely buy a house here. I'll look after it for you.
I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy?
I'm ready. Keep the rest of my things safe for me.
Don't worry, we will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information you need. Good luck.
Ah, a fellow latecomer to Ellenwood's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking. There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree? I will just rest here a moment. Although it is damnably cold out here, I don't look forward to the trip back down. Perhaps we might share.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please.
I know we've just met, but think, by the time the party is over,
Here you go.
fast friends.
Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty.
Hurry up, Inigo! Put everything
Easy
into you back there.
Welcome back, sir.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim, and you are?
The Stormcloaks, my coffers are running dry.
I've spent many hours in council meetings lately, grappling with that problem.
These are troubling times.
Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine.
Have you heard any
Do I have your permission to uncork the Arinthia Red?
I think on it.
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
For well over
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
damage to her hull when she struck an iceberg, and Captain Safia can't afford the repairs.
What can I get for you?
Of course.
You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day.
I'd like a drink.
Here you go, sir. The finest Colovian brandy. Is there anything else I can get for you?
I'm ready.
Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here?
I heard Elenwen say she's going to
Ah,
open a
pardon me,
bottle of her
friend.
best
I didn't see
firebrand
you standing
wine.
there. Allow me to introduce myself. Rosalind, imports and exports by trade. Observer of human nature by avocation.
Stormcloak was slain while defending Windhelm against a dragon, but it sounds too good to be true. I'll wager it was Ulfric himself that started the
Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
Between the dragons and the Stormcloaks, my coffers are running dry.
Actually, there is something you could do for me.
in council meetings lately,
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend.
Like in the tales of old.
I need you to cause a scene. Get everyone's attention for a few minutes.
Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork.
I heard Elenwen say she's going to open a bottle of her best firebrand wine later. I can...
Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make.
Let's go. Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
Elenwen, Our mistress.
What are you
I
doing?
speak figuratively. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
To offend our Thalmor overlords, would we? Someone bring me a drink.
Who comes, Malburn?
Between the
You know I
dragons
don't
and the
like
storm
strange
cloaks,
smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
I couldn't agree more.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed.
Living inside the walls of Windhelm. Only allowed. The city docks.
Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead.
Poor as wretches.
Good luck. You're on your own.
Stay out of this.
You are but a dog, and I am your master. Elven supremacy is the only truth.
Come on.
You're dead. I'll try and make this.
Money. Earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Gisser. You are most useful, but do... resume. We have other informants who are less offensive.
But no one else has brought you such valuable information, have they? Etienne, he's talking.
Is someone there?
Mercy!
I knew I'd find you. Don't you see? Elven supremacy is the only truth.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
I'm not here to torture you.
What? Who? What do you want then?
No time to explain. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere.
Hold on. You may know something important.
I damn well hope so. If it helps you twist them up, I'm glad to help. They're after some old guy named Esbern. Something to do with dragons. I gathered it from listening to them talk when they thought I was out. I've seen a guy in Riften who they seem to think is him. Not much to go on. I don't even know where he lives or his name, but they seem pretty excited about it. That's it. Now, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm dead
traitor.
already.
Move. Slowly.
I cannot best you!
He's got to be here somewhere.
Is someone there?
Guards, help us!
Time for you humans to learn your place.
you!
What was that?
You didn't have to help me, so thanks.
We're routed! Fall back!
Fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful?
The Thalmor know nothing about the dragons.
Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure they're looking for someone named Esbern.
Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons.
What would the Thalmor want with Esbern?
You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought.
They seem to think he's hiding out in Riften.
Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
What's so important about me being Dragonborn?
Walk with the Allmaker.